MTG next door. We've got Tenacious B here, and we're doing an impromptu Friday night pack opening, and I will let him take it away. I think he's going to try to do 6 legends. So let's go.
Yeah, we're not trying to make this thing take all night, so we're just going to kind of rip through them here.
I know you saw what happened when there were 4 of us on the call. 3 packs, 15 minutes a pack is ridiculous.
Yeah, but I'm eager to get into these things so I can start deck building with them.
Oh, I know. Doc's like freaking out because he bought a box of this for us to draft in December, and he's like, he texted me, he's like, I got to say something to somebody. I can't take this having a box in my house.
I know, right? All right, so let's see here we go. With no further ado, top card, Sailor of Memes.
Yeah, you don't have to wait for me. I'll stop you.
Yeah.
Oh, Doom Traveler, classic.
Yeah.
You get a lot of use out of that. It's the best. That's the best one draw.
Yeah, I've used it a couple of times.
Mm-hmm. Kind of junk.
Yeah.
There it is, preordained. That's a nice dollar common.
Yeah, it's nice one because it's 1 blue, right?
Yeah, and I mean, in a blue deck, scrying 2, then drawing a card, it replaces itself, and you could put, if you got crap on the top of your deck, you throw it on the bottom. This is a great auto include in blue. Like Brainstorm. Yep, never used it.
Yes, the mana cost is off the chart.
Yep, I think you pulled one of these already.
Yeah, I think I may even have this in my zombie deck.
Yeah, I mean, you mill 2 cards. If you're working out your graveyard, it's cool.
No, actually, I think I took that one out of my zombie deck for that reason because I was trying to get rid of the mill stuff.
Oh, Scab Goliath, never going to be used.
Nope.
Palace Sentinels, nope. Oh, if you want to become the Monarch, if you're in a Monarch deck, I've never built one, but
Ambush Viper.
Yeah. Blah.
Marble Diamond.
Yeah, you're going to want to play a set of those. Those are, especially in hard to ramp. If you're in mono white, that's like an auto include. Black Rose, there she is, looking pretty, and she looks like she's about to kill someone. So that's
maybe
probably
just dead with the blood on the knife.
Or it's blue blood too. So that's any of our wives once we become vampires, and you don't trust anyone in this life. It's a decent card though. Perilous Myrrh, man, that was great in standard. I can't see how to use that. Can't see how to use it at all. Terramorphic Expanse, yep, decent ramp if you're starting out.
All right, first uncommon. Open the armory.
Search your library for aura equipment, review it, put in your hand, and search. I mean, for 2, if you're in an aura equipment deck like, I don't know, Doc was on Monday, I'm sure he was playing many cards like this. So if you need to dig up equipment, this isn't bad.
Golem Artisan.
Never used it.
I think I have one of these.
Grafted War Gear. Yeah, these are kind of funny. Like when it becomes unattached from a permanent, you sack a permanent. Now, there are mechanics in the game, and I think Joseph McGrew was explaining this in his equipment series on EDH Rec, where you can attach, you can play cards that say attach any equipment you control to any creature you don't control. So you put this on another creature, and then you pay the cost again, take it off that creature, the creature's dead. And it costs nothing to equip it. So if you could find a way to this go off, yeah, this is it's cool in the right deck.
It's a tricky card.
Yeah, but it's good kill in Artifact if you've got the right stuff. But you got a mythic. Bam. Oh, Scroll Rack.
Yes.
What a pull, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that is great. So read it and tell me you understand it.
Exile for, let's see, one in tap, exile any number of cards from your hand face down. Put that many cards from the top of your library into your hand. Then look at the exiled cards and put them on top of your library in any order.
Okay, new guy, why would you do this?
Well, you're basically getting a free hand, right?
Yeah, I mean, but then if you do it again, you're getting the same cards except +1 that you put on top, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you got a crap hand and you play Scroll Rack. This is how my mind works. You play Scroll Rack, you get a fetch land, and then you play the fetch land and you shuffle your library. Now you've got a brand new hand and a brand new top of the library.
Wasn't this one key to Doc's strategy too?
Oh yeah. Because he was doing it where he would take one card. He had one card in his hand. He would draw one, put it on top, and then turn over the top, and it was dealing damage to us equal to the mana cost. Yeah, this card has it plays a million ways, and that's why this thing's like $20-$30. This is a great pull. You'll get
Awesome.
yeah, it's an auto include in like almost every deck. Play it, and you'll figure out why it's so good.
Gotcha.
Nice mythic pull. Oh, what do you got? Uncommon for foil.
Yeah. No, I think we got the foil. Yeah, we do have an uncommon foil under that. This is
oh, that's
Yara,
that's
Thorn of the
your
Glade.
right. That's your planeswalker or your legend. There's a legend in every one of these packs. So
Whenever it dies, pay 1 and 1 life and draw a card. That's not terrible.
no. Oh, and you get another commander, Jury, Master of the Review.
When you sacrifice a permanent, put a 1/1 counter on Jury. When Jury dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target.
Yeah, I mean, okay, that seems like a tough thing to build on in such a, our format with 4 players. It's kind of hard to do things that slow, but yeah, that's why it's uncommon.
Yep.
Cool. And you got a foil Furnace Celebration. I love this card.
Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, you may pay 2. If you do, Furnace Celebration deals 2 damage to any target.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great, if you have a sack outlet, I mean, it's one of those enchantments that sits there and just keeps burning things. And there are better ways to do that, but man, that scroll rack's awesome. There you go.
Yeah,
You paid,
that makes the pack worth it, right?
well, you paid for half of your box. I'm looking up right now. I want to know what a scroll rack's going for these days. I don't know. Anyway, Carl's going to edit this video. Carl, I hope you're putting the prices up there. We'll let him know. But that probably paid for at least a fourth of your box.
Yeah, I remember trying to include that in a deck recently and looked it up and, to see if it was something I could borrow from somebody and realize how expensive it was.
I don't buy anything over $5 unless it's something really nice. Spark Harvest, no.
Just
no.
And what don't you like about this one? Destroy target creature or planeswalker seems good.
As an additional cost, sack a creature or pay 4. So you're either paying 5 to kill a creature or planeswalker, which there's a million other ways to do that cheaper, or you're sacking a creature. This only works to your benefit in a deck where you want stuff in your graveyard.
That's what I was thinking, like a zombie token deck or something.
Yeah, maybe. Do you want to waste a slot on it? Yeah, it's up to you. Try it. Maybe it'll work. Oh, rip scale predator. No.
Scholar of Stars. Scholar of Stars enters the battlefield. If you control an artifact, draw a card.
Meh.
Lifecrafter's Gift. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature, then put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it.
Seems good, but
it's just it's one and done too, right?
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather have something like I don't know? There's cards that say when a creature enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on every creature you control. I mean, I don't know. Cathar's Crusade does that. I think there's a couple of cards. Yeah, it's a common. I mean, it's giving you a common level effect, and you're paying for it. So,
Welding Sparks, X damage to target creature where X is 3 plus the number of artifacts you control.
I don't like these things. I mean, what if you want to target a creature that's like, has indestructible? I don't know.
Return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand.
That's not bad. Especially if you're playing something like, here you go, Murder for 3. I mean, this is not your best option, but it's better. Destroy target creature.
Yep.
For 3. That's pretty good.
Anointer of Valor.
And I could hear Doc and Mr. Pinker watching this video saying, "Oh God, Stitch is so wrong." Flying, yeah, another one, right?
Scrounging Bandar. Scrounging Bandar enters the battlefield 2 1/1 counters. Beginning of your upkeep, you may move any number of 1/1 counters from Bandar into another. See, I don't like these multi-step things, and the 0/0 creatures kind of.
Well, it comes in as a 2/2, right?
Right.
And then let's say he stays in long enough to have like 5 counters on him. It costs you nothing to move those counters onto any other target creature. This is a utility card. It might work in your deck. I know cats and dogs like 1/1 counters. So, oh, there's your Moss Diamond.
There we go. Complete
Again.
the set.
Yep.
Exquisite Huntmaster, Elf Warrior for 3 and a black. When Exquisite Huntmaster dies, create a 1/1 green Elf Warrior creature token with an encore for 4 and a black.
I don't know it. Never used it.
Seems like pretty high cost all around.
Yeah.
Path of Ancestry.
Not bad.
And spend to cast a creature. Yeah.
I mean, that's in my Slivers deck, which Slivers is just stacked with all the same creature types. So I don't like that it enters tapped, but the benefit of adding any mana in your color identity, and then you can scry if you cast something. Like if you're an Elves, it's probably not bad. Or any tribal.
Workshop Assistant.
A lot of commons. Yep. If you're an artifact, you want to get your artifacts back.
Yeah. Here's the uncommon. Interpret the signs. Scry 3, reveal top card of your library. Draw cards equal to that card's convert a mana cost. That seems pretty good. I mean, 6 is a pretty high cost.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never used it. I'm not a great blue player, so Doc is probably, screaming, "This is a great card." Put something in the comments, Doc.
Make a stand. 2 white instant. Creatures you control get 1/0 and gain indestructible until the end of the turn.
So quiz to the new guy. Why is this good?
Well, this is good if when you're getting ready to take your big swing, right?
How about if somebody throws a board wipe down and you've got 3 mana open? The board wipe says destroy all creatures. Who cares about the 1/0? This is like a Teferi's Protection. It's not as good, but basically you save all your creatures on any board wipe that says destroy. Because they got indestructible. They 1/0 you'll never use it for that.
I see.
So this is a good, I'm in white humans and I can't afford to have all of my humans die. So yeah, that's not a bad card.
Cast down, destroy target non-legendary. I think I have this one in the zombie deck.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it, except the non-legendary thing is like almost poison in Commander.
Yeah.
Like 9 times out of 10, don't you really want to destroy the commander?
Commander, yeah.
Rare.
Court of Ambition.
What are you?
Court of Ambition enters the battlefield. You become the monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 3 life unless they discard a card. If you're the monarch, instead, each opponent loses 6 life unless they discard 2 cards.
Wow, that's fucking terrible.
Wicked. I love that card.
That is terrible, dude.
That card's getting played.
Yeah, that is terrible. Oh, yeah, I love it.
Helena Kessie Granger. You familiar?
No, never. I don't think I've read this one.
So
I mean, I probably have.
It's 3 green for reach. It's a 3/4 creature, legendary creature, human archer. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2. When you do, that creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature. And it's got Hey,
we've got a rare commander, Belby. Who are you, young lady?
Interesting.
Why are you standing in the corner there with your arm all painted up, and wearing all black and looking good?
Waiting for the show to begin.
Waiting for the show to. She's at the club, dude.
Yeah, it looks like.
Oh, club music, man! It's a zombie elf. Oh, elves are good. All right.
At the beginning of each player's upkeep. At the beginning of each player's post-combat main phase, that player adds 2 colorless for each of your opponents who lost life this turn.
Huh. This is. I mean, what is this doing? This is encouraging everybody to attack, right? You get 2. You or anybody else gets 2 free mana on their second main phase as long as they did damage to somebody. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You'd have to look it up, see if anybody's building this. I'd build it just to see her, man.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. I think there's probably some weird combos I'm not thinking of.
Oh, the pirate's cutlass. Oh, if you're building a pirate's deck, yeah, that's a nice looking foil actually. Yeah, it's a pirate card. Someday you'll build pirates and you'll dig this one up, and your spirit token. All right, so 8 minutes a pack is our average here. Eventually, Zoom will tell us you don't have any more time, and then We'll call it good.
And that'll be that.
Yeah, and that'll be that. Thanks for using the knife, by the way. Keep it in the family.
That's right.
All right.
All right, let's see. So we got Rummaging Goblin,
Yeah, that's cute.
Deranged Assistant, mill a card.
Yeah, the problem with that is you can only mill one card at a time.
Yeah.
7. Sack it to see. This is what I was talking about in my last video. There's a ton of effects that say 7 destroy target permanent, but you're paying 8 here. There's there's a million ways to do that cheaper.
Boarding Party, Human Pirate.
Yeah, haste and cascade. I mean, that's what you're doing right here. You're cascading for 5, and you get a 6. Yeah, I mean, if you're in cascade, sure, why not play this? A lot of people like this card.
Omen Speaker. 1 in a blue, creature, human, wizard, 1/3. When Omen Speaker enters the battlefield, scry 2. Look at the, scry 2.
Yeah, one day you will make a wizard's deck and understand, like, or a bounce deck. Like if you've got a deck, like Brago, if you're bouncing this thing every turn, it's not bad. It doesn't make my Brago deck, but I'm a snob.
I pulled that one the wrong way, but they're all commons anyway.
Yeah, it's fine.
Court Street Denizen.
Yeah, nope.
Fertilid.
It's an old card. I've got it. I mean, I've never played it. Maybe you'll elemental deck it someday. I don't know. There's
Another murder. Ancestral Blade. Artifact equipment. 1 in a white. When Ancestral Blade enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white soldier token.
So you get a 2/2 for 2. Nope. Not in our format. No, Wild Size, just keep going, man. That's a bad card. There it is. Man, you're pulling a diamond to pack. Yeah, great. You need to play a set of those. Oh,
Animal's Judgment.
Yeah. Pass. There's so many cheaper ways to do that.
Lumen Grid Gargoyle. Am I saying that right? Lumen Grid Gargoyle.
Yeah.
4/4 with flying. That's all right. It's 6 though.
Yeah, no.
There's probably cheaper ways to do that. That one too. Uncommon. Fathom Fleet Swordjack. Orc Pirate. Whenever it attacks, deal damage to player or planeswalker if attacking equal to number of artifacts you control. Okay. Seems oddly specific.
Well, yeah, but if you're in pirates, you're collecting treasure, and if you get a lot of treasure's artifacts. So maybe, I don't know. I've never built a pirates deck. Guard Dog would know. I don't know this.
Treasure is an artifact. I hadn't noticed that before. I know that's probably a rookie thing to say.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I don't play pirates, so I've been beaten badly by pirates, though.
Stinger Fling Spider.
Interfield, destroy target creature with flying. Well, that's specific, but spiders like to kill things in the air. So I built a spiders deck once and it was awful. It was just terrible. So yeah, keep going.
Demonic Lore.
I don't remember this one.
When Demonic Lore enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards. At the beginning of your end step, you lose 2 life for each card in your hand.
I don't hate that. I mean, especially if you're like in zombies and you're dumping your hand pretty much all the time anyway.
Rare. Promise of Tomorrow.
Oh, I don't remember you.
When it's 2 in a white enchantment. When a creature you control dies, exile it. At the beginning of each end step, if you control no creatures, sacrifice Promise of Tomorrow and return all cards exiled with it to the battlefield under your control.
That's cute. Carl, value? I have no idea. That seems interesting, especially if, I have no idea how to play that card. It seems interesting though. If you're in a play group that has a lot of people board wiping all the time, and you slap that down, and all your creatures go to exile, and then if you have no creatures, you sack that, and all your creatures come back to play at the beginning of your turn. I don't know, maybe. It's making me smile. I kind of want to look and see if I have one.
Tormod the Desecrator. 3 black legendary zombie wizard. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, create a tap 2/2 black zombie creature token. So this is if you're going to be playing other cards that exile from graveyard.
Well, yeah, and you can play Bajuka Bog and exile your entire graveyard. So yeah, I mean, there's ways to work with this. That's the beauty of Commander. Uh-oh, what you got?
Galana, Collar of Wirewood. It's a 1/2 creature for 2 and a green. When tap it and add a green. When you spend this mana to cast a spell with a converted mana cost of 6 or greater, draw a card.
Yikes. If you're casting 6 or greater mana cost cards in green, you should already be winning the game and not need too many cards, I guess.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
And foil Stone Fury.
Yep. Okay. So interesting pack. That rare is weird. But I mean, it gives you protection from board wipes. I mean, Mr. Pink, board wipe king. Well, also, I kind of do a few of those, but Doc's lately, he's gotten to more of, instead of wiping the board, control the game. So I'm a little bit less worried about board wipes these days because, he's playing a lot of blue. There's that one again.
Another Lifecrafter's Gift. Another Welding Sparks.
Yep.
Kite Sail Skirmisher.
A pirate.
I think we got that one. I think we got one of those in one of the first packs. Yep. Armory of Iroas.
Yeah, I mean, you got to equip the creature. I mean, it's 4 to even get this on something, and all you're doing is putting 1/1 counters on it. Be able to recognize crap value.
Yeah. Ripscale Predator.
Yep. I think you opened that a couple packs ago. There you are again.
Vandar.
Yep.
Moss Diamond.
Another one.
Sanitarium Skeleton.
There you go. That's not too bad.
I've got quite a few of them, I think. Stone Fury. Equal to damage to target creatures equal to the number of lands you control. That's not bad. Well, it's kind of a pricey though.
Yeah, what do you care? You got a foil.
That's true, right?
Yeah.
Seraph of Dawn.
This is in my Angels high school deck. Yeah, it's good for a comment, I guess. There you go.
Ancestry.
Yep.
Workshop Assistant again.
Yep.
Warden of Evos Isle. 2 flying. Create creature spells with flying you cast cost 1 less to cast.
It's a weird one. If you're in Wizards, you're not casting flyers. So
yeah,
it's a weird one.
Odorless Commons. You're not a fan of this one, if I recall, right?
No, because it's an artifact deck only card. Marginal. Because you're adding 2 colorless and you're going to cost yourself a land drop for a turn. I don't like it.
Victimize. 2 and a black sorcery. Choose 2 target creature cards in your graveyard. Sacrifice a creature. If you do, return the chosen cards to the battlefield tab. That seems pretty powerful.
Yeah, is that a rare? I can't see it from here.
It's uncommon.
Uncommon. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not bad, especially if you're milling yourself or you're in zombies. I mean, that's not too bad. You sack a dud zombie, and if you're dumping stuff into your yard, you bring back some really badasses. I like it.
Or if you had a big time couple of creatures out there and they got removed through just from.
Oh yeah. Late game, this is probably not bad.
Rare is Elvish Dreadlord. 3 and 2 black. Death Touch. When Elvish Dreadlord dies, non-elf creatures get -3/-3 until the end of the turn. And Encore for 5 and 2 black.
Yeah, I mean, you either have to find a way to kill it and then roll over with your elves. It's a tough one.
Right, and it's got Death Touch, so people are going to tend to just want to suck the damage up.
Yeah, and if he's coming in for 3, nobody's going to block that.
Right. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Arami of the Dead Tide.
That sounds good.
Legendary creature, Merfolk Wizard. 1 blue and a black. Tap, exile cards from your graveyard equal to the number of opponents you have. So, what does it mean that the colon's way down there?
Because the first, you tap
I
it,
see.
and you
So
have to do
both
that
of
first.
those.
Yeah, you have to do that first, and then you get the result, which is
Target creature card in your graveyard gains encore until the end of the turn. The encore cost is equal to its mana cost.
Yeah, so I mean, you tap it, dump 3 cards in your graveyard, and then you pay the encore card for some, crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Where you go, Queen?
Queen, itinerant meddler.
Yeah,
Legendary creature. Let's see, white and a blue. Tap. Each player may draw a card. Then each player who drew a card this way gains 1 life.
yeah. I mean, this is a group hug card. It's a group hug commander. So it's basically group hug. It's like, hey, everyone, be cool, and then I'm going to kill you all. I like it. There you go, foil viscera. There's your sack outlet for that thing you pulled a couple packs ago. Oh, the Piper. So these were the cards they put in here for draft, just in case you didn't like the commanders you drafted. You will always have the ability to play the Prismatic Piper. So yeah, I mean, you'll never play this card.
Yeah.
It was for draft only. That's a cute token. All right, so
yeah, I was reading this thing that came with it, and I think they talk about the Prismatic Piper.
So read that, because eventually when we do the draft with Doc, you're gonna need to know some of that stuff.
Okay. Yep.
I'm gonna play the Prismatic Piper out of spite for everybody.
Two more time allowing.
Making better time. Still, it's going to be like 45 minutes, but
6 packs.
6 packs. Yeah. I'll have Carl cut it down a little bit.
Prying eyes. Dispeller's Capsule.
Yeah.
2 and a white, tap, sack it and destroy an artifact or enchantment.
Yeah, I mean, that's not terrible. There's easier ways to do that in white, but
Ivy Lane Denizen.
Yeah.
Renegade Tactics.
Wow, what's going on in that room?
All right. He's getting zapped.
Yeah, but you're never going to play that card.
Yep.
The top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand, the rest of your graveyard. Okay.
Slith Ascendant.
Oh, the Sliths. Those are old cards. Keep going.
It's got flying at least.
Oh, there's your Elvis Visionary. There's your best common.
Yeah. Let's see. One in a green for a 1/1 creature. When Elvis Visionary enters the battlefield, draw a card. Okay.
I just got the 10-minute warning. Oh, there's the white diamond again. Oh, Flashback Marauder. Everyone should have one. That's one. Yeah, I mean, early in the game, people play play their commander or whatever really quick, and then you just drop this thing, which means everyone has to destroy a creature for 3 mana.
Mm-hmm.
And you just kill the Fleshbag Marauder, so you don't care. It's just a kill spell.
Yep. Raise the Alarm. Mana Dork.
Yeah. Trinhorn Elves, old school. There you go. Here. There you go.
Trusty Pack Beast. Humble Defector. Uncommon, 1 in a red. That seems okay. Tap to draw 2 cards. Target opponent gains control of Humble Defector.
Yeah, group hug. So basically, you draw 2 cards, give them away to somebody, opponent, somebody who's probably hurting too. Like those games where we say, "Hey Doc, can you help?" And he's like, "I don't know, I need cards."
Mm-hmm.
You draw 2 cards, give them to Doc. Doc draws 2 cards, give them to you. You draw 2 cards. It's not a bad card.
Merchant Raiders.
Yep, don't know it.
Let's see. It is 3 and a blue. Human Pirate 2/4. Whenever it or another pirate enters the battlefield under your control, tap up to 1 target creature. That creature doesn't untap during its and during its controller's untap step for as long as you control it.
Yeah.
Sandstone Oracle. I think I ruled this one out because of that 7.
Yeah, 7. Just you should be winning by then. Oh, there's your rare.
Sakashima's Will, 3 and a blue. Sorcery, choose 1. If you control a commander as you cast the spell, choose both. Sweet. Target opponent chooses a creature they control and you gain control of it. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Although they get to choose Choose a creature you control. Each other creature you control becomes a copy of that creature till the end of the turn.
Right. So
that could
yeah,
be a kill.
yeah, you just gain control of some jank creature, and then you make that jank creature your commander or some, some awful thing. No value there, but it's a decent card. Oh, another rare, right? Oh,
You have another rare.
oh, Becca.
Brute Chronologist. 1 blue, black, and a red. Let's see. Tap it. The player whose turn it is may end the turn.
I'll explain this one as quick as I can. If you're playing a deck full of cards that say at the end of your turn, this bad thing happens to you, you play Obeka as your commander and just end your turn before your end step, and none of that bad stuff happens. There are people have built huge decks around this. This is a very well loved commander. It's not a bad pull at all. You get up. There you go. Zara.
3 blue and a red, legendary 4/3 creature, human pirate, flying. Whenever Zara Renegade Recruiter attacks, look at defending player's hand. I like that. You may put a creature card from it onto the battlefield under your control, tapped and attacking. That player or planeswalker they control. Return that creature to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Build a deck around. Build your pirates deck there. But pirates don't like to fight. And your foil Sliff. All right, I'm not trying to rush you, but we got like 5 minutes before we hit the 45-minute mark. If you're going to do another one, rip through the comments.
Ripping through.
Ripping through.
Scholar of the Ages, 5 and 2 blue, human wizard. Scholar of the Ages enters the battlefield. Return up to 2 instant or sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand.
Not bad in wizards.
Return to dust.
Great uncommon. Split second, right? Oh no, this isn't the split second one.
Exile target artifact or enchantment. If you cast a spell during your main phase, you may exile up to 1 other. Yeah. So you get 2 if you do it in
4 mana to blow up 2. That's great. I routinely pack that card. Brass held. That's nothing to write home about.
Rare Soul of Eternity. 5 and 2 white. Creature avatar. Soul of Eternity's power and toughness are equal to your life total.
Yikes.
Wow. So that's potentially pretty huge if you get it out early enough in the game, right?
I mean, it's interesting.
And 7 and 2 white to encore it.
Play it, see what happens. I don't know. I've never played that card. Oh, there you go. Oh, slow clap for you. Second best card you pulled today.
For 8 and a red, sorcery. Spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield. Aha. Blasphemous Act deals 13 damage to each creature. Wow.
Hey, guess what? Stitch just made 1,000 squirrel tokens. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're all dead. That is a wonderful card. Play it every time you're playing red.
Rebic, Architect of Ascension. 3 and a white, legendary human artificer. For 3/4, artifacts you control have protection from each converted mana cost among artifacts you control. Okay, explain that one.
Artifact deck, you're going to have converted mana costs all across the board. You're going to have a 4, a 5, a 6. Then they get protection from that converted mana cost, so they can't be targeted. They can't be blocked. If you're playing artifact, yeah, it's not bad.
As long as you got a few that are at different levels.
It's a good artifact commander. Whoa, Kolfener.
The Last U.
Yeah, that's nice.
3 white, black, and a green. Legendary creature, Treefolk Shaman. It's got vigilance and reach, and 3/7. Whenever it or another creature you control dies, return up to 1 other target creature with lesser toughness from your graveyard to your hand. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you're building a pretty good library here.
And a foil Universal Solvent. We love that card.
Yeah, no, thank you. And Prismatic Piper. So not bad. And you got a Monarch token. So hey, that's not bad. Oh, that Blasphemous Act and that Skull Rack, that made it all worthwhile, man. Hey, Carl, do me a favor. Put the value so far up there, or put the value for the 6 packs up there, and just for kicks and grins. I know he's not valuing the whole box, but yeah, good openings. We're about to hit time. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think it turned out good.
and you got a ton of new commanders. I can't believe how many rare commanders you pulled. That was awesome. All right, man. MTJ next door. Watch out for the goddamn COVID. One of my best friends got infected this week, and he was fully vaccinated. So be careful out there, y'all.